Greetings, CinemaBlend fans. I'm events editor Eric Eisenberg.
And I'm staff writer Connor Schwartfager.
And we have something very special for you today to celebrate the release of The Mummy now on Regal Cinemas and the launch of the Dark Universe on the big screen. We are joined by writer-director Alex Kurtzman. How's it going, man?
Hey, man. How are you?
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. I'm super excited to be here.
To start off, we have a game that we just call Fact or Fiction, which pretty self-explanatory in its title. Basically, ask you a series of fact or fiction questions about the making of The Mummy and The Mummy, and you tell us whether or not they hold water.
Okay, all right,
great. Fact or fiction, there was at least one stunt Tom Cruise wasn't up to doing himself.
Fiction. There's not a single stunt. He's not up for doing. No, he does everything himself. There's not a frame of film that doesn't involve Tom. He's so committed to doing that, and he wants to give the audience an experience they've never had before, which is pretty impressive for a dude who's made as many movies as he's made. But he loves to do stunts.
That's cool.
Okay, fact or fiction? Working in the desert is the easiest thing in the world.
Fiction. And your shoes fill with sand by the end of the day. So you're just constantly pouring out sand like water all day long.
Yeah, fun. And I can't imagine the heat was.
Actually, we were there in their winter time, so it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Very nice. Unbelievable there.
Fact or fiction, it was always the intention to make The Mummy a woman.
That is fiction.
Okay.
We started The Mummy as a man. We developed some drafts. It just didn't feel like it was different enough. I was looking for a reason to do, to bring something new to the movie, and this voice inside my head said, make it a woman, and the minute we did, her story just kind of presented itself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And fact or fiction? The Mummy from 1932 is still in continuity with this film.
Fact.
Okay. How'd you work out those details?
Well, we just didn't want to deny it. You know what I mean? It's not like we're saying it's a separate universe that has nothing to do with it. In fact, the Karloff movie is the one that influenced me, I would say, the most.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. I love that movie.
And fact or fiction, there are direct ties into the next chapter of the Dark Universe.
Fact, but there are no specific story threads that we must pick up for the next film.
Okay.
So there are hints, pieces, allusions to things, but not anything that is required viewing for the next movie.
Okay. Now, fact or fiction, we can expect cameos from other key Dark Universe characters.
Fact. Fact.
Yeah, I gotta reveal
No.
Well, it's last one is fact or fiction. The Mummy was always developed with the Dark Universe in mind.
Fiction.
Okay.
No, The Mummy was actually going to be a standalone film. And in looking for new ways to tell the story, the idea came up that The Mummy exists in a larger world of gods and monsters, and we got excited about that, and it felt like it harkened back to the continuity of the original films. The classic Universal monsters were the first shared universe, which was awesome, and I love that idea. So
very cool.
Yeah.